Hey loves, it's Curly Proverbs, and today I'm going to be coming at you with my 3-strand twist out. This is my hair's typical definition, and I'm going to be taking it from this to this, which is popping and moisturized. So I start off by cleansing using the shampoo, which is called a cleansing rinse, and then I go in with the Algae Renew Deep Conditioner. My hair's been loving this, by the way. It's aloe vera juice, then followed by shea butter, and if you've been watching my channel for a minute, you know my hair loves this. So here is my freshly washed hair with no product. Then I go in with the Curl Love Moisture Milk. So I know some of my UK naturals didn't know you could get Camille Rose Naturals here from the UK. You actually can. I got this from Beauty by Zara. I'll leave the details down below. So what I do is, as always, whenever I'm styling, I generally put my hair into 4 sections just to make sure that I get the product in through properly. So I'm going all over my hair with all over my hair with the Curl Love Moisture Milk. So I'm following this up with the aloe vera juice. You guys know that's amazing for shine and retaining moisture. And then I'm going in with coconut water style setter. I'm going to be using this amount on this small section here at the front. And what I decided was, on this side of my head, this half of my head, I'm going to be using the coconut water style setter. And on the other side, I'm going to be using the Almond Jai Twisting Butter by Camille Rose Naturals as well, just so that we can have a comparison. So what you want to do is you want to brush your hair through, which I did already off camera, and then you want to start at the base of this twist. You want to start by doing a braid first. This helps it to stay secure, and I find it helps it to prevent from unraveling. So I always start at the bottom, maybe about an inch or so. I start with a braid. So I know some people are like, what's the difference between a braid and a twist? It's just the motion. You're going to be using the 3 strands, but as you can see, I've taken the strand and I'm wrapping it around. So I'm taking each strand one at a time and I'm wrapping it around the larger strand. Okay, so this is going over, and then another section is going to go over, and then another section is going to go over. So you can see it's a twist, but it's just that you're using 3 instead of 2 strands. And I do that all the way to the end. Yeah, so when I get to the end, I simply twist around my pinky finger, and I use a little bit of castor oil on my fingers as I'm twisting them around. And then I'm going to show you on the other side. I had to brush my hair. I felt like it was getting a little bit tangled again. On the other side, I'm using the Almond Jai Twisting Butter, as I said earlier, and I'm only doing 3 twists because I wanted to see like the comparison of the hold when you're using like a bigger section of hair, because obviously sometimes when you use a bigger section it's harder to get that definition going. So I just kind of did the same process again, remembering not to slip into braiding. Just keep twisting the hair around the larger strand and keep alternating between each of the 3 twists. And then I grab my castor oil again and just put a little bit on the ends of my hair, and then I twist it. That really does help with sealing in the moisture. So then I just twist it around my fingers, and I tend to retain that shape actually really quite well, and the moisture that I get from using castor oil is unmatched. So here are the twists. You can see that there are 3 on one side, 6 on the other, and I'm just basically waiting for it to dry. I'm about to pop out, so I decided I'm gonna just embrace my inner queen and wear a head wrap. Little bit of a struggle, but yeah, we got there in the end. So be sure to thumbs up or comment below and let me know if you'd like some styling tutorials on turbans. I'd be happy to do that for you. So I go in with a little bit of coconut oil and I rub that on my fingers just to make sure I minimize the friction when I'm unraveling. Here it is dried the next day, and very gently you want to twist the hair, trying not to interrupt or break up the actual individual strands like I'm doing in that little section there. Try and keep the strand as together as you can as you unravel, so as not to disturb the style in a way that you're not wishing to. When it's all unraveled, it's easier to separate then and do a better job. So here I am doing my best to follow my advice. So as you might remember, this is the side I used the coconut water style setter in, which is like super hydrating. I found actually that this had a bit more hold than the twisting dry butter, which I used on the other side. I was quite surprised about that because the twisting dry butter is actually a heavier product, but they both left my hair with hold, although the coconut water I felt had more hold to it, and both left my hair with movement and hold without making it feel stiff. Look at that definition, ladies. Honestly, it was like super juicy, super hydrated, and super bouncy. Absolutely loved this twist out. So guys, I have just unraveled the twists on both sides. This is the side that had the 6 twists, and this had 3 twists in total. There isn't really that much difference in size. Both sides feel quite moisturized and soft and bouncy. There isn't like super hold, but there's enough hold to give all this definition. And you know me, I'm gonna be unraveling further and making my hair bigger. It really helps putting your hair in twists, because as far as twists versus wash and goes, in a wash and go you're gonna have so much more tangling and you're gonna have so much more breakage when you come to detangle typically, unless you take a good deal of time over it. And let's face it, we're all busy and we don't really have that much time to sit and detangle. So really loving my results so far. Let's see what it looks like when I pick it out. This actually has a good deal of hold. This is the side I use the coconut setting lotion on. It has a good deal of hold. My juiciest, most defined twist out to date, and that is not an exaggeration by any means. So you know, I had to go in and pick it out, and as the days went on, I didn't want to pick it out further because I was just so in love with the curl pattern that I had. I didn't want it to kind of be lost by over picking it. So yeah, these are my results on the day, obviously fresh, but then I thought that I would show you guys how it looked over time, and it really did manage to retain its shape. Here I am the very next day. And you guys might have already seen this next clip, but basically it is from the lookbook that I did like 4 days later, and you can see the hair is still super defined, and my detangling time after this was so low. All I did to maintain it was I basically put my hair into a loose kind of bonnet at night, and then I woke up and it still looked like this. So it was really not very much need to do very much to it at all. Please be sure, guys, if you like this video, to give me a thumbs up. Also check out my coconut hair growth oil video. You guys have been loving it so far. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, and follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, guys. Love you. Bye.